Struggling to manage your business expenses with cash alone? With TC Barter, trade credits are easier to earn than cash, and they help you conserve what matters most. Use your trade credits to access goods and services while keeping your cash for the important things. Whether it's paying taxes, loans, mortgage, utilities, or your team, TC Barter helps you save where it counts. More flexibility, more control, more opportunities for your business to thrive. Download the TC Barter app now and start trading smarter today. Hotels and motels thrive on occupancy rates. But what if you could fill rooms and save on expenses at the same time? With TC Trading, you can barter rooms for services like laundry, maintenance, or even marketing. This brings in more guests and saves cash for essential needs, such as staff salaries and utilities. Maximize your occupancy and minimize your expenses with TC Trading.
Well, hello, everybody. Hello. I'm just so excited to be with everybody today. This is Michael Tanner with our Trader's Option, and we are all happy that we could be here today. It's several of us, and we have to mourn those people that died in the tragic accident in Washington, D.C., but at the same time, we're going to try to do the best we can today. Grab on, get yourself a beverage, some coffee, some popcorn, because we're going to start popping it right now as we pop off. Because guess what? Pepe chain soars 37% as anticipation and intensifies around meme coin launchpad. Okay, now there's a meme coin called PepeU, which is Pepe Unchained. Okay, so it's a $ PEPU, surged more than 37% in the past day as hype around the launch of its meme coin launch, Pepe's Pump Pad, reaches a fever pitch. Investors have driven down the price of PepeU higher, recognizing Pepe's Pump Pad is the key component of Pepe Unchained's grand plan to transform the Ethereum into a go-to platform for meme coin launches. So when we're looking at a sideways market, we're looking at a sideways market in all the top of them. But in the Ethereum, Pepe's showing a shine, and we got to stay shiny with us and go for things when they're positive, because it's been a bull v bear v Fed chair market out there, and so it's been really hard to find something that dips, that jumps, that let's frog it, that froggers across the aisle, and PepeU seems to be doing it. Pepe Unchained first teased its meme coin launchpad in November last year, while the project was still in its pre-sale stage. Once the launch, the platform will allow users to create their own meme coins without requiring coding knowledge, tapping into the trend that's expected to extend the super cycle seen into this year. So Pepe's Unchained Layer 2 solution provides perfect avenue for high-frequency, low-cost trading that meme coins demand. Additionally, its underlying Layer 1 on the Solana offers a more secure platform. So Pepe is in the news, and it should be something that you should carefully look at as if you're a crypto trader out there. Are we ready to pump? I'm hoping. But there are so many things that we need to be looking at when it comes to Pepe. So be careful. Make sure you get the right kind. So in the past 24 hours, $PEPU sign surged to about 2 cents. Okay, a level that hasn't reached in over a month, up from about a penny and a half, marking an impressive 37.1% return. Just because it doesn't show big dollar signs doesn't mean you shouldn't be paying attention, especially at this level. So if you look at the chart, it just goes up, zing, and then it came back down. But that is just part of life and the way it is. So if you just got to be able to be on the alert when you're doing these meme coins. Okay. So while Pepe used in the past 24 hours surged, it did have a downturn since the exchange debut. It rebounded with a 161% gain over the past 10 days. Yeah, eat that one, the bank. Okay. So I'm going to ask you, just put it to, hey, if you're following an altcoin or something, put it down there, because guess what? We have 5 or 6 people that love to look at it in the morning. So it's nighttime now, by the way. It's 8 p.m. Bing, bing, bing. It's 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And if you're in East Coast or someplace following us, we love to have you. We're going to invite people on. Just leave a comment and like, supply, share, like, share, follow. Yeah, do all those things, because we're going to keep going. Anyway, with this strong fundamentals, rapidly growing community, currently 88,000 strong on X, there's a high chance that Pepe you could only return to its previous highs, but potentially exceed them. It's not expensive. That's one of the keys. It trades fast. Okay. Another key. So ongoing expansion into ecosystem, which includes DEX, a secure cross-chain bridge, an upcoming meme coin launchpad, all point to sustained demand for $ PEPU. Okay. That just sounds like a great story to start with, doesn't it? I mean, if we're going to stay here for 30 minutes, and we only have 30 minutes, let's keep going. We've got more stories to come. So today, Jerome Powell, the Fed chair, right? He's the guy who's in charge of the banks. Was asking questions, right? And he says, I'm not going to comment about what the president's doing. We shouldn't talk about politics either. But what he says is, even if the president says, I want you to reduce interest rates, he says, well, that's great. I'm just staying the course, because he doesn't have to. It's not his job. His job is to have a steady rudder on the economy, because when politicians it's just the way that we've done it. Okay, so the next thing, let's see. No. That's old stories. Let's see what else we got for news. Why can't we just have news stories all the time that are easy for me to look up? Okay. So there's a cryptocurrency trend according to Yahoo Finance. Okay, so let's talk about that. So this is the cryptocurrency market research 2025 to 2029. So Dublin, January 20th, right? So this is 2025. So it's a little bit old, but that's okay. The cryptocurrency market in 2025-2029 report has added to the cryptocurrency market, forecasted to grow by USD 39.74 billion during the 2024 to 2029. It's accelerating at the CAGR of 16.7% during the forecast period. This site said the study is saying that it's identifying cryptocurrency by retailers. More and more retailers are starting to accept cryptocurrency into the market. And because they're starting to accept it, they're starting to do it, we're starting to benefit from it, get in on crypto, and you might have a chance, okay? But it can't just be like one Bitcoin fits all. So it's going to be Ethereum. It's going to be Pulse Chain. Pulse Chain is so cheap, and it's fast, and it doesn't have any of the Bitcoin downfalls. Okay, so yeah. And by the way, quantum computing is supposed to crush that pretty soon. And if you want to look at other investments, like you could look at Apple today. Apple was down by 1.77%, and look, Pepe was up 37%. 37%. And Apple's like forecast, we're going to make 2 or 3% this year. And crypto's like, the crypto's going stonks. Okay. Anyway, the report of the cryptocurrency market provide holistic analysis and market size and forecast trends, growing drivers and challenges, as well as vendors analysis, covering around 25 vendors. The report of the cryptocurrency market provides a way for us to look at what the real world is going to be doing. Are we going to be accepted or not? And if we're going to be accepted, people want money, and they want to do it through crypto because it's so much cheaper. It's credit cards are nailing us both ways, right? But when we do, it's less than a penny to do a large transaction on Pulse Chain. And also we can get We can have our own debit cards with Pulse Chain, and banks are servicing it now. So a robust vendor analysis within the report was helped to design clients improve the market position. And with this, the report provides a detailed analysis of several lending cryptocurrency market vendors. Also, cryptocurrency market analysis report includes formation and upcoming trends. So what we're going to be doing is let's look at a couple trends, okay? And let's see what we're going to be doing in the future. One, we're going to be using more. We're going to see people don't care when they run it through the machine if it's cryptocurrency, cash, Visa, as long as they accept it and converts to USD, right? Usually that's all they care about. And you're going to be able to walk in, do some trades, walk around the parking lot, just like options, do covered calls, kind of like doing covered calls with options, and you're going to be able to cash in and get your lunch and stuff through crypto. So if that's the case, then it's just as well as accepted as the dollar bill. Other currencies are going to start being like jealous, which they are right now. You know, we can walk downtowns in a lot of places and they won't take cash, but they'll take your credit cards. That's what they're doing. They're saying we're going to take your crypto, and because they don't really care, they don't know that it's crypto, right? And it's seamless. And now that it's seamless, and more people are taking it, more countries are taking it, more people, more sovereign, more sovereign funds are using Bitcoin as a sovereign fund, saying, hey, we should have at least 5-6% of it in Bitcoin, right? Then what's going to happen is now it becomes more universal, and maybe we're going to get rid of this up and down trend with our money, our fiat money anyway. Okay, it's not based on anything, neither is Bitcoin, so maybe it's the same amount. Also, I was sitting and listening to people. I was listening to some mortgage brokers and some realtors and people, and they're saying, well, we're just going to have to get people are just going to have to get used to that they're not going to get low interest rates on their houses anymore. Okay, that's terrifying in its own way, because that means that we're going to be holding in, and we're going to get used to 5, 10, 12% on houses, right? So a house used to be a way for people to earn money, especially in the middle classes or lower class, to go to the middle class. They could get a house, and now they're being shut out of the market. And now the higher those interest rates are, the more likely it is that you will never own a house. So that's something that I'm scared of, and I'm scared of it because if we go out to a lot of neighborhoods, they're building houses without even front yards in them or backyards. It's a reality of our current economy. So in order to stay ahead of the trend, we have to be in crypto, and we have to be able to look at trades that are going to get us at least 2% a day. So if we're not making 2%, we have to see, well, why aren't we doing it? Are we not buying in the dips? What's happening to us? Okay. So let's talk about that and keep that on the radar. If you do like $1,000, well, let's do $800. So do the math. $800 time go 37 days, and you basically double your money. Okay, if you get 2% a day. Now in the market, and recently, if you did Bitcoin over the past 10 months, you would get 45% return. You'd get 45% return. So, but that's not 2%. But 45% return means that you're going to be inflation. One of the problems in our economy right now, if we were listening to the Fed report today, is that although inflation is moderated, the income that people get has not caught up with what their end is. So there's still too much too little paycheck, and we're all experiencing it, And so and big businesses depend on little businesses and little people to buy their pillows and other things like that. So that soaps, whatever, that's a big business. Okay, they need people to buy that stuff, so they need to have lower prices. And we've seen people being tired of paying the higher prices. Businesses have raised the price, have used the inflation term to raise prices during this time, but now we're not really getting it. we're so done with that. Okay, and so if we're going to be talking about fun stuff like crypto and other things, let's go to the market and take a look. So we've got Bitcoin at 104. It's been down. Like if you look at it, and then it recovered. Ethereum is still down for the week. It went up for the past 24 hours, but it's still down. Okay. XRP. Okay. XRP should be doing something. And of course, Tether is going to be a buck because it's doing its job. Solana is at 236. Solana could be at 238. Okay. The top trenders in the market is that we're seeing top gainers is Echo X, AI Companions, and Neon. All right. So yeah, we've been going and the market cap. Okay. The market cap is overall down. It's about 3 trillion, right? It's about 3 trillion, but it's down. It's down a little bit. Okay. It's just down. But the market is just going sideways. It's like a heart patient that's just going. That's really hard on traders. Just believe me, it's really hard because I have $1,000 and I'm looking for some major dips so I can buy into the dip. And if I buy into the dip, then I might look for opportunities to make money. Maybe you can make a suggestion. If you got grand right this week, what would you buy? Tell me about it. Tell me what you would buy. Maybe we could buy and sell together. Okay, because I love trading live on stage in a way. Okay, wrap Bitcoin. Okay, or WBTC. It's gone up just a little bit, but it's basically sideways. All right, SWI. I love SWI. We've been in and out of SWI. Hedra. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many good coins out there, but if we look at the top 10, right, Ethereum should be performing better. It just should be performing better. Let's go look at what happened in the news as far as business. Okay. So we have WPO, right? And we're going to look at the economy real quick. And so if we calculate the mortgages cost as the interest rates remain near recent highs, right? And people are calculating, well, should I buy a house in the next 5 years? Well, your rent's going to go up if you rent a place, the rent's going to go up, $100, $200 a month. If you don't buy a house, and if you buy a house, you get all the liabilities and everything, you might be stuck in the house for a while because we don't know what the world will bring right now. Okay. But one of the terrible signs is more Americans are taking on a second job or a side hustle. And they're doing it not for like aspirational things. They're doing it because of costs. This is on January 28th in the Washington Post. Okay. So a Google contractor sells cell phones at Walmart, an English teacher who moonlights at a baseball stadium, an accountant who sells eggs and chickens farmed off her land, a Taco Bell manager who picks up shifts at KFC. We're seeing people really, really worried because, and this is an NFL situation. It's not for long because you can do this for a little while. Okay. You can do it for maybe even 6 months, right? But pretty soon, there's not enough candle on the flame on both sides, and you just collapse, and it's bad for people's health. Okay. So some people are having multiple jobs because they need them. Alternatively, they may have multiple jobs because they're able to get them. And it's obviously a bit of both. And the Fed chair was talking about that today. If you have a job, you're probably going to be able to keep it. But if you don't have a job, you're having a hell of a time finding one. And there's a lot of uncertainty in the market right now, whether or not the jobs are going to stay. So if you're in a tech job, you're really, really worried right now. So you got to look at your side hustle. And is your side hustle going to have to be the one that pays the rent this month? And it's very important for people. So make sure that you're covering your calls if you're doing options, but also that's my way of saying it. Make sure you cover your calls, make sure your triangles are lining up, but also make sure that you have a plan. Okay. If you don't look at your bank account, do you have 6 months of survivability? I mean, can you pay your rent for 6 months if nothing else happens? Okay. And you have cat food? I have cat food. I store up cat food. But if you have dog food and cat food, make sure you have enough to make it. Look, egg prices are going to go up again, and it's just because of salmonella. Okay, so there's a quote from the Washington Post: "The pandemic and increases in remote work are a big part of the story here. People are seeing opportunities to do contractor or gig work from home, and maybe it wasn't visible to them before, and it was all because of the pandemic." Okay, so so if we're looking, maybe people are saying I can do 3 jobs, right? I don't want to go back to the office. Maybe the pandemic showed people there was another way. They could trade, they could do other things, they can make their way through life. And maybe I'm just seeing another way to go to a commercial here because that's what we do right now. So let's go take this commercial and we'll be back.
Struggling to manage your business expenses with cash alone? With TC Barter, trade credits are easier to earn than cash, and they help you conserve what matters most. Use your trade credits to access goods and services while keeping your cash for the important things. Whether it's paying taxes, loans, mortgage, utilities, or your team, TC Barter helps you save where it counts. More flexibility, more control, more opportunities for your business to thrive. Download the TC Barter app now and start trading smarter.
So let's look at some cryptocurrencies that we should be watching for in 2025. Okay, obviously Bitcoin. We're going to watch Bitcoin. We're going to watch our XRP. We're going to watch our Dogecoin. We're going to watch meme coins that just pop up and go to 16,000% in a minute, and then they rug pull. We're all going to watch those. We're going to lose a little bit of money on each one. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. We're going to do the DeFi stuff. We're going to go We're going to go. Let's talk. Let's talk right now. What we be looking at. So there's a methodology used to pick top crypto coins. Do you want to know them? Right. I want to know them. Well, anyway, there's a methodology to it. So what we do is you say, how many followers does this thing have? Is it over 100,000 people as a follower? Because that gives us some security. Has it reached maturity, right? Even a coin that's reached maturity. So there's always the new restaurant opening. And when you see the new restaurant opening, everyone wants to eat there, but then they get tired of it and they stop eating there. To give you an idea, in 2017, there were like 3,000 coins out there. That was it. Okay. But now there's over 1 million coins, and there's more and more all the time. Matter of fact, Coinbase can't keep up with it. They can't automate it. They need to have humans, and yeah, it makes it a little bit harder. So so let's start a mix of metrics and innovation in the real world utility. Key considerations include, I want to look at market capitalization, price performance, and trading volume. Okay. As well as each project's ability to address challenges in the blockchain ecosystem. So one of those things is it fast? Is does it have gas? Is it taxing you? All that stuff. So technological advancements, strong ecosystem, and adaptability to macroeconomic trends are critical factors. So as we consider the multicultural reference of the community support, so does it have a hot model talking about it, right? That seems stupid for an investment. Hot model talking about it, then everybody goes buys it. Okay, that happens. Okay, or some fabulous superstar buying into it just for that moment, right? But those are flash in the pan. So just beware. So that's like success of tokens like Dogecoin, $, Trump, all these things, right? So let's look at the why Bitcoin is a top crypto to watch. Bitcoin, the world's first cryptocurrency, continues to dominate the market with digital gold narrative. Its fixed supply of 21 million coins and scarcity, which has been one of the drivers of its price rise to over 100,000 in 2024. The coin's strong resilience in the face of regulatory scrutiny and market volatility has cemented its status as the cornerstone of the crypto economy. And there's a lot of coins. If you put chart on chart, Like sometimes Ethereum, sometimes if you put chart on chart, right, it goes up and down just like Bitcoin, or it'll slightly diverge, but then it goes in line with Bitcoin. So if yeah, I would suggest if you're going to be crypto, right, if you're going to have some crypto, about 10% of your crypto, at least 10% should be some Bitcoin as a base. So if you want to be based in some Bitcoin. Companies like MicroStrategy remains steadfast of a commitment in Bitcoin. In 2024, MicroStrategy continued to expand its Bitcoin holdings, become one of it, if not the largest corporate crypto investors. The company's strategy underscores the growing trend in enterprises viewing Bitcoin as a strategic asset. I was just talking about it being part of sovereign funds, governments. Okay, so let's talk about Ethereum now. So Ethereum price, let's look at it real quick. Okay, what's the Ethereum price right now? All right, let's just use it from a few days ago because it's going to be in the ballpark. It's about $3,200 or something like that. Anyway, so Ethereum entered after 2025 somewhat over underwhelming performance. It really should be better. It's in the top 10 for market cap, but it doesn't perform very well. And while it's transitioned to a proof of stake, ongoing scalability upgrades have solidified its position as a leading blockchain for DeFi, okay, and DApps. It's also all right. I have a little, but anyway, Ethereum faith in different altcoins, right? So I would say that for if you're looking at the market, take a look at ETHTC, right? That's a coin that's in the Ethereum. Yeah, it's actually doing pretty well. And there's a community that when it starts dipping, they make sure it goes up by 2% a day. You might take a look. Just you don't have to buy it, but just go take a look at it. See if that's something that you could talk about. If you can find something like that, tell me about it. I really am interested. Anyway, so compared to Bitcoin's research in 2024, buoyed by institutional adoption and political endorsement, Ethereum growth was more modest. Yeah, it's not existent. So anyway, so we always talk about Solana because look, all the meme coins that were really, really good with the politicals and Trumps and stuff like that, it was the Solana coin. Okay. So Solana is one of the newer blockchains as compared to the OG's Bitcoin and Ethereum, but it's established itself as a leading alternative to Ethereum, gaining traction in 2024. It's a unique combination of speed, scalability, and low transaction costs. So, but it's not as Pulse Chain's better. Pulse Chain's faster. Pulse Chain, yeah. If you're a Hexacon, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So anyway, while Ethereum showed the scalability issues, Solana attracted developers and projects looking for faster, cheaper solutions. All right, so let's go. Fetch AI. I don't want to talk about any AI thing. Dogecoin. Doge is kind of fun because it's just Department of Government Efficiency coin. Yeah. So anyway, so crypto wouldn't be crypto without meme coins, and Dogecoin is the original meme coin. Holds a unique position in crypto market. What started as a joke has evolved into a major player, supported by enthusiastic global community and high-profile endorsements from figures like Elon Musk. In 2024, Dogecoin experienced a resurgence in popularity, driven by a mix of humor, community-driven projects, and increasingly real-world utility. So it has a use. Let's see what else we got. Oh crap. Anyway, that's about tonight. I think that's it for tonight. But I just want to say thank you for everybody who just joins the channel and searches us out. Go like, subscribe, follow, and we hope to see you tomorrow. I'm hoping to get. I don't know why. What's wrong with Harris? I think he's sick, but we hope to have him with us next week because we got a lot of articles to do, and we've got a lot of in-depth videos that we're going to see. These are our live streams, and we do them Sunday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So you can kind of figure out what time that is in your part of the world. That's like 10 p.m. Eastern Time would be 7 p.m. on the Pacific Coast. So if you're in Washington or California or something like that, Yeah. Anyway, we'd love to be with you. So thank you so much for being with us. And yeah, I'm gonna go back. I want to go back to say, all right, let me find what we're. Oh yeah, I have to. I'm fading away, fading. Bye.